Good morning. What's going on? It's me, Sloppy. Man, first time in a long, long, long time I do a morning one. I don't know how people are going to be, but this is the only time I can do it. So it'll be a quick one. It'll be maybe an hour, maybe less. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm back from vacation. It was a very relaxing one. It was good, something different. But yeah, so as you can see, the title. What's up, J Man? Predators Unite. It is wild right now. Luckily, I was still kind of still roaming the internet world during my vacation and was able to spectate the alleged predators uniting together to ban to attack us. So if you haven't seen my post, community post, John Davis is aiding a 17-year-old. Yeah, we're waiting. Like I said before, we're waiting until he's 18. Um, but yeah, so John Davis is quote unquote protecting other predators. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen my community post, there's a video there. Uh, his name is new name is Faceless Soldier nowadays. It's still John Davis, Operation New Dawn, Amy Davis, all these motherfuckers. Nothing much, man. Just got through beating the Wind Waker on the GameCube, and it's worth playing. I haven't played a video game in forever. It's been God years. And the last game I played was Final Fantasy. But yeah, that was like a couple years ago. And I haven't touched a game since. So that's why I watch people play because it's a little bit easier, more convenient. But yeah, John Davis. If you guys don't know who he is, I'll kind of show you who he is. Let me see. Where's he at? Right here. So this is John Davis. He's 48 years old. He likes little kids. He wants to meet up with little kids. And now he's, I guess, joining another alleged prey group, saying that every message, every evidence that we have, it's fabricated. Why is it that always alleged predators say that everything we do, everything we say, all the images that we show are fake? I don't know. But he doesn't look 48. Well, he's way older. This is an older picture. He looks older. He's pretty old. Um, he's he's hanging around with little kids that allow predators in their group, and I guess I'm guessing that's how he finds them. He finds the kids that are accepting. They're accepting predators into their group, so he joins. Acts like he's many people. He claims he's in a big group of people, but it's only him. He's not doing anything to us. He's an idiot. He has a lot of weird stuff. I'll show you. Hold on. These are not fabricated because we don't fabricate anything we do. He's wearing a wrong. I don't know, John May. He is a very odd person. His hairstyle is there's some pictures where he's bald, but I'm guessing he wanted to let it grow, so just the back of the head grew. But who knows? Who knows? Let me find the images of John Davis. What he's oh, here they are. So let me upload it. Yep. All right. So John Davis, for some reason, thought it was gonna be nice. I blurred everything out. I blurred everything out because yeah, I don't want to show this shit on YouTube and get it flagged down. But I'm gonna kind of show you the things he sent us uh, to try to talk shit to us. So hold on, let me make sure it's good. All right. So Amy Davis up here, Amy Davis YouTube is John Davis. He made an alt account to, I guess, lure kids to talk to him. You know, Amy Davis is, I guess, a girl, and so it was easier for people to approach him as a girl. And if you see the images, it's images of toddlers, babies, peeing in bikinis, going to the restroom, and stuff like that. And he sent it, and I'm like, as you can see, it says, you know, that's weird. You know, you have those images. Like, why would someone have images of little kids, you know, peeing in the swimsuit, in the toilet, stuff like that? So he thought he was gonna get us and stuff with it. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you are wild. There's way more stuff. If you go on my community post, we have a forum. It has a lot more images of him talking to, you know, an underage person. The mom of that, I don't know if you know her, J-Man. Her name is Kylie. She was around your guys' time back in the day. Kylie Caperton, something like that. This ain't wild. It's perverted. Yeah, very perverted. That's why I say John Davis gets accepted by other predators, alleged predators. He goes into groups that we have exposed, and he goes and they're saying, "Oh, I'll defend you. I'll defend you from these guys. They're fake predator hunters. They don't know what they're talking about." Even though we have gotten him too. I mean, he has done some very, very heinous things. Yeah, I know her. Yeah. A lot of people know. She's been in your your guys' circle for a while, and a couple people try to groom her. John Davis was one of them. John Davis was trying to have her drive from where she lives to where he lives, and I'll show you. Hold on. Let me remove this. Here it is. Okay, so share screen. Okay, that one's good. All right. So Ted is Amy Davis, aka John Davis, right? So Ted is telling Kylie, he's like, okay, when are you going to move down here? I want us to see each other and stuff. And then Kylie goes, I am still praying about it. I hope so. Does your family know? Do they want to move down here? And then after that, I guess most likely the mom took away the phone and told, you know, said, stop messaging my daughter or I will call the effing police, you effing slimebag. Actually, I will call the cops. And then Ted, you know, aka John Davis, was like, you know, who's this? And I'll show you. This is how I know. If you guys haven't seen my other videos about John Davis, where I confronted him about him talking to Kylie, these are the messages that debunk his his rebuttal of that it was his friend that was talking to Kylie. Because I'll show you. Don't worry, I got you. Like, how would a friend? Let me see. All right, cool. How would a friend know what's going on in his internet world, right? Like if he's only talking to the Kylie, then he doesn't know. He's oblivious about what's going on with in real life or his online world besides just Kylie. But oh yeah. Yeah. So if you see at the top, it's still kind of the same message. The fucking cops, you fucking slime bag. Actually, I will call the cops. And then Amy Davis is, who is this? And then Amy Davis goes, you manipulated me and Piggy this whole time, Kylie. How would the friend, the one that's just talking to Kylie, know about Piggy? Now I see Lyons is right about you. After all, you use Piggy and you're trying to do it to me. Even though he was the one saying, I can't wait to see, for you to come down, this and that. Like, how is she manipulating him when he's the minor and he is the grown-ass man, right? It is not going to work. You can say that you're not, but you was using Piggy and now you're trying to use me. I know that you are in a Discord group with ITV, Bio, Kevin Daddy. You had better come really clean with yourself and stop trying to play games. She was trying to gaslight her. That's what I'm trying to say. Who's Lions? Arthur. Arthur is King of Lions. Amy Davis is really good friends with Arthur. I don't think or John Davis. John Davis is Arthur's friend. And Arthur defends him like crazy, saying, oh, he doesn't mention you guys. He doesn't talk about you guys. He's constantly talking about it. But because Arthur or John doesn't tell him, Arthur thinks that John Davis is minding his own business. But in reality, he isn't. He's always talking shit about us as much as he can. But it makes us laugh because we know he's he's a P3DO. You better come really clean with yourself and stop trying to play games with people for your own gain of function. You claim that it was your brother that was messaging Piggy, but this whole time it was you. Lions right about you. You like to hurt and use people, even though he was trying to have her do stuff. Like I said, if you go into my community post where I have Zexio's forum, I have way more images. I have way more stuff about him on there. You can easily check it out. There's some stuff that if I put it on here, it might get taken down, so I can't do it. Yeah. So he. Oh, I know Arthur has issues with Kylie, but I didn't know this guy is manipulating people. Yeah. Amy Davis acts like he's or John Davis. I mean, fuck. Don't know why these people still do this, especially on Texas, bro. Texas doesn't take this very lightly. No, and they don't, but they hide. They change. Like I said, as you can see, each image I had, the name was changed. Amy Davis, Ted, Amy Davis YouTube. They change their names constantly, so they could say, "Oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me." But in reality, we keep all the messages, right? Like my Discord. I have yet to delete any messages between us and other people. So when they change their names, the name change stays with the message. John Davis also talked to another minor called Gus and was saying things like "love you" as a brother and stuff. Yeah. Gus. Yeah. Oh man, that Gus kid. Yeah. He was trying to be a role model, even though he was, trying to. Do some stuff. And he would use the Amy Davis to attract other people. I have conversations with Amy Davis. I have a shitload of conversation with Amy Davis because I knew it was him. He thought I didn't know it was him. There's conversations where he said he was becoming a woman. What an idiot! He thought I was going to believe him that he said his wife passed away. Then he said he had cancer. Then he said he's a retired military vet. He's all these things, but he's nothing. He's just a P3DO. And then when I confronted him and I told him, why are you talking to little kids? He's like, it's the internet. You could be whoever you want to be. You could be this person. You could be that person. I'm like, okay, cool. But why would you decide to be a P3DO on the internet, right? Why is that your character? And he didn't know what to say. He started calling me slurs and shit. Do I have the videos? Yeah, well, if you go to Arthur's videos, I could, I guess, tag them and timestamp them. Is where I'm confronting him. I have a couple videos on my streams about them, but to look into them, it's kind of, it'll take a little while, and I haven't got time today. Maybe tomorrow. Arthur, not to talk bad about him, he can easily manipulate some people who like to use his platform to themselves. If someone goes like Arthur, he'll be on the fence. Yeah. Yeah, well, Matman. If you didn't know who Matman is, Matman was another, pred, P3DO. Piggy wanted to have sex with his cousin, some Alabama shit. He and Matman, Piggy, and John Davis were in a group together. They were all defending each other, saying, "We're not predators. We don't like kids, this and that." But then they're hitting up on Piggy. John Davis, Amy Davis, was telling Piggy, which at that time was, I think, 16 or 17. He was telling him, keep in mind, Piggy is a guy. Piggy is a guy. John Davis is a guy. And he was telling Piggy that he's gonna spank him. Kind of weird for a 40. I think he was like 46, 47 at the time, to tell a 16, 17-year-old that he's gonna spank him. As a girl character, as this character you see on my screen, Amy Davis, that's John Davis's account. He was sexualizing, saying he's gonna do these things to these kids sexually, like, oh, I'm gonna spank you, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna give you a nice big old hug and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck? It makes it worse when you look at his face. Yeah. No, I should add the one where he's mooning the stream. We have a picture of him pulling down his pants and mooning the stream, and you can see his crusted hole. We have a lot of, like I'm telling you, Umberto, we have a lot of stuff on a lot of people, like very explicit. Like Stanley, we have a lot of explicit images of him. Queen Aurora, we have a lot of explicit images of her. We have video conversations between people saying some weird shit. That's why when we say things, we don't say it because we want to say it. It's because we have the evidence. But some of the evidence that we have, we can't post it on the internet world because then our channels will get taken down. But if you're the age of 18 or over and want to see some very weird things predators do online, you can always message us on Discord. And if you tell us you're 18, fuck, it'll be tough. Like we can't monitor, who's 18 or what. But if someone tells us, yeah, we're 18, then yeah. They're still claiming that I'm they're idiots, Umberto. You know that. They'll believe anything. They don't do their research. They just, if they dislike you, Umberto, if a random alt account goes in there and says, yeah, I saw Umberto kiss 3 minors and he sent nudes to minors and he's 27, they're not going to do no research. They're just going to go with what they said because they hate you so much and they just want some bad things about you. Even if it's fake, even if they don't do the research, they'll be like, oh, hell yeah, this is what Umberto did. I'm going to broadcast it with no proof. And I'm going to look even stupider because people are going to question it and ask me, okay, show me the proof. Oh, well, my flash drive has it. My flash drive has all the proof. And it starts twirling around his flash drive bucket or cup. And it's just nothing in there. and us, we show the evidence, right? We show evidence of them talking to underage kids, them wanting to do stuff with underage kids, people confronting him about talking to underage kids, and they're like, oh, it's fabricated, it's lies, it's AI, it's deep fake. It's like, how? If we were on the stream, me and you and Arthur were on the stream and you admitted to doing these things, how is it AI? Come on. Well, he brought back the drive, and when he showed it on Instagram, the only thing he had Was Vexio's Instagram and Random Life is good. Yeah, I'm telling you, then, bro. If like we know, like me and Vexio, we and our groups, we know what we do and we know what we don't do. So when someone claims something that we fabricate, that we do this, I'm like, okay, well, show us the proof. We're not gonna get upset because we know who we are. We know that we don't lie about these type of things. We know we don't fabricate, like they say. Everything we do it so we could be credible. We don't want because we don't want that one person to be like, you know what, last time you said this and it was wrong. That's the last thing we want. And so, we try to be as credible as possible. That's why it takes longer for us to talk about it, because we know that if we post something and later on 2 days later we find out it was not real, we didn't do our due diligence on making sure that the images, the conversations were good, then yeah, of course we're gonna fucking take our time. But yeah, Inverto, John Davis, he's a predator. Just they're gonna be fucking doing this bullshit. I'm going to interview Celtic today. I'm gonna see what he does when I ask for the events on his start being here. Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna say he doesn't know how. He did that he knows that he didn't say it, even though to be honest, Roberto, I was the one that sent Vexio that screen recording. I was in fucking, how did I find it? I think I was roaming my phone. My phone has, let me see, like 4,000 images and videos. So I was bored trying to delete stuff that I don't really need, because there's a lot of images that I don't really need anymore. So I was going through it and I saw that one and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's Keltrick. Let me see what he said. And it says, oh, Vexio, you rape your kid, R-word your kid, and this and that. I'm like, whoa. Like, let me send this to Vexio. I don't think he's seen this one. So I sent it to him, and yeah, he's the one that showed it. When kids talk to adults online, sometimes they're not aware of what's happening and can take away, take up the bullying. Yeah, it's tough, J-Man. It's tough because no matter what, there's gonna be kids online. You can't kick them out. You can't tell them no, you can't come in. But you could kind of monitor what they're doing. But some parents don't want to do it. Some parents are maybe busy working, or kids are secretive. Kids could be saying, "Oh, I'm playing Roblox," but doing other shit. As a parent, it's very tough to monitor. You try your best to monitor what your kids are doing, but I'm sure, J-Man, you were a kid too, so there's a couple of things that you're like, I don't want my parents to know, or oh no, that if they find out, they're gonna make fun of me, or stuff like that. Where you can be maybe a mentor, learn about life, and yeah, of course, I try to be a mentor when it comes to online stuff, but I try not to as much, because I feel like if I talk to them for over extensive time, that they could take something out of context. Like say something like not messing around, but like give them a pointer on something, and they take it the wrong way. And so I limit myself on who I talk to when it comes to behind the scenes. Most of the time I talk to adults, but when there's a victim, then we'll talk to them. What to do and what to not do. Yeah. Well, you try. Like I try to there's a couple people I talk to behind the scenes that they have issues or something. I'm like, yeah, just maybe issues with their parents or something like that. I'm like, hey, just some parents are not the same. You just gotta be patient. You're gonna be an adult soon. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I've been since 2019. Yeah. Well, the internet world exploded. A lot of people are doing YouTube. A lot of people are doing gaming. A lot of people, people want to do something. Back in the day, for me, we were outside. But so let me remove this. I'm gonna show you the people that we are up against. Hold on. These are the people that we're up against. We're very scary people. Very, very scary. I don't know why. Wait. What is it? Hold on. The hell? Never mind. All right. Where's the other one at? Okay. Heck, never mind. I guess not. Oh, let me. I gotta pick something. Block your screen. Click the screen icon. Okay. Can you guys hear me still? Okay. So, let me see if I can put the images somewhere. Where's the JPEG at? Damn it. Copy replace. Okay. All right, that's better. Found it. All right. So these are the people that we go up against. we go against racists all the time. Racists, alleged P3DO, P3O defenders. This is the type of people that dislike us. You know, they dislike us because we expose their friends, we expose them, we show people that these people are, you know, talking to kids, stuff like that. So, yeah, they start doing the Nazi salute sometimes. I don't know why. And then we have. Copy replace. All right. Then we have the big, bad people that do some crazy ass stuff too, like that. You know, as you can see, he is drawn. He's I guess a cum slut. These are the people that act tough on the internet, right? That say some really crazy things on the internet. It is wild. We have way more stuff. Yeah, J-Man. That guy's he is a P3DO. He wanted to groom a 6-year-old. He's friends now with John Davis because, like I said, predators unite. They all the predators are in one bunch. John Davis, Queen Aurora, Ethan, Stanley, Autumn. Well, I guess some guy named Skyfire is gonna be potentially a pred, but when you try to do blackface by being black, yeah. No. J-Man, he has that is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to stuff we have about him. John Davis is proven Peter. Yeah. We know that Pink. But what I'm trying to state is that he joined forces with other P3DOs that we have exposed, and it's crazy because how do they like? I guess they watch Zexio or Revs or Inverto's videos, and they see, oh, this guy's a pred. We should have him join forces and act. You know, if it's 10 predators against one person, we will win. Like, no, you're not. You're still a P3DO, you know. But their mindset is so messed up. Oh, even Didi. If John Davis is defending Didi, the guy that shared CP, saying, "Don't mess with Didi, he's innocent." It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't know. If that's the tip of the iceberg, where's the Titanic of the matter? Oh, you don't want to see it, J-Man. If you want to see some crazy images of predators doing some crazy stuff, I can send you some stuff. You might you might not be able to sleep at night. But we do have a lot of very indecent images of these alleged predators doing crazy stuff. It wasn't us making them do it. It was other groups that dislike predators even worse than us, but they are more criminal. But hold on, I gotta delete some shit. Okay, yeah, yeah, because he's part of Pink Nation. Good for the time being. That one of them president. Yeah. Don't. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend nobody seeing these images of these these P3DOs doing some obscene things. I've seen them. Zexio has seen them. Other people haven't. But if someone's very curious about what these P3DOs do, they can message me on Discord. If you're the age of 18 and over, I might show them to you, depending on circumstances. But yeah, so like I said, I think John Davis thick shit fluff. Well, I seen it too. Pink Live, you showed it to me. But I have the edited one. I have the one where you put the smiley face on it, or maybe I put the smiley face. I don't know. But yeah, we have an image of this guy showing his ass crack on stream, and pretty nasty. That shit looks like it hasn't been washed in months, but you never know. I got you involved with John Davis stuff. Yeah. What's up, Ultimate Gamer? Yeah, I know. That's why when you told me, because Pink John, I'm going like a backstory on this. John Davis was friends with Cosmo. Cosmo, I haven't mentioned him in a long ass time, but he was friends with this guy, and they were going after Pink Lives, which is Kevin. Well, John Davis was. Cosmo wasn't really. And John Davis saw that I was going up. I was talking shit to Kevin, so he took the opportunity to hit me up because I guess the enemy of an enemy is my friend or some shit like that. So he was like, "Oh, Sloppy, let's get Kevin. Let's get him. Kevin's a bad person. Blah blah blah. He groomed Kylie." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "That's weird." And then we thought Pink Lives was friends with Jeffrey Strogan. Jeffrey Strogan is another, P3DO. If you guys haven't seen Zexio's video about Jeffrey Strogan, of him, talking to underage kids, that's another one. They were working together against John. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was very good. And Kylie came out and said, yeah, John Davis was trying to have intercourse with me. He wanted me to go to his place to have intercourse. And he tried to groom me, stuff like that. And then the images I showed you guys in the beginning, that's the images, the conversation that John Davis had with I don't know if he was 15, 16 years old at the time. And he admitted to it. Well, first he was first thing, it was his friend. First he said, "Oh, my friend took used my computer to talk to Kylie, blah blah blah." Typical predator excuses. Like I said, if you go to one of my streams when I talk about John Davis, you'll see my conversation with this guy. I don't know which one it is. I should tag it one of these. Let me see. Let me look for it real quick. Alleged prayers honor each other. God damn, I don't even know. I should have put a picture of them. And Amy Davis. Yeah, Amy Davis was John Davis as a girl. Well, he wanted to be a girl so he could easily talk to other people on stream. And because he put a picture of a good-looking girl, fucking dumbass guys on Piggy's stream and shit, they would hit her up, act like, tell her, "Oh, you have a wonderful day, honey," and this and that, not knowing it's this guy on the PFP. Man has been awfully quiet. Yeah, good. That's what we want, Swedish. If the police ain't gonna do shit, we want them out. We want them not to be talking to kids. We want them fucking not being around children. That's all we could do. People always say, "You're not the cops. You're not this. We're not. We never claimed we were. We're just trying to expose you motherfuckers, showing people the pieces of shit you guys are, and then still, showing it to the police and sending all the information to them. And then after that, all we could do is still expose them on the internet until something happens in the real life. What's up, Fee? How's it going, Fee? Yeah. So this guy is attacking a 17-year-old. As you guys, he's in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat now, but his name is Inverto. Inverto is a 17-year-old kid, and they're attacking him. Doing all these things, and we don't like that. We're like, fuck that. And then when I saw John Davis talking shit about Inverto, I'm like, nah, Inverto, nah, this guy, don't listen to this guy. All his threats are fucking non-existent. He can't even leave his state. He can't do shit. He's an alcoholic. He fucking watches. He's a habitual corn addict. He watches corn all day, every day. Finally, Sloppy, you chose a good time. Yeah, well, it's an early one for today. It'll be quick. I got maybe 15 more minutes, and then I gotta head out. But people defend John Davis. Yeah. There's still people defend him, and to me, it's very odd. Why would you defend a P3DO? Because people are like, he's gonna say no, that's not true. They're lying. They're fabricating stuff. And people will go with that. That's why there's so many Predator defenders. Because people like John Davis, people like the P3DOs that we go after, they deny. Even when the proof is shown, they deny. So there's gonna be a couple people that are gonna be like, oh, yeah, you might be right. I don't know. What wouldn't you be in jail if you were a predator? It's like, no. There's a lot of P3DOs on the loose. Does that mean that they're not P3DOs? So my response most of the time when they say, "Oh, if I'm not in jail, then I'm not a P3DO," I'm like, okay, so if John Davis and molested your daughter and no one found out, is he not a P3DO? Because he hasn't gotten caught, right? He molested your underage child, but because he didn't get caught, is he not a P3DO, or is he a P3DO but hasn't gotten caught? That's the thing. These people, I should be in jail if I've done all these crimes. I'm like, not necessarily. The online and in real life is way different. Like me personally, if I didn't have kids and mortgage and house payments, or not house, like car payments and all that, I would gladly be roaming the internet world and traveling to meet these people in real life. But because I can't, this is what I could do. Call the police and expose it, make videos, show people that these people are P3DOs. And every time I see them online, confront them, go into a stream where they're at, and let the people around them know that, hey, this guy likes little kids. And they get mad. Oh, if I like little kids, I will be in jail. No, you're not. Shut up, bitch. When I say you defend Biddle, you're one, but he has defended multiple Biddles. Yeah, well, he defended Madman, Piggy, John Davis, Leon, Kyle. And John Davis is in Leon's server. I forgot about that. John Davis is in Leon's server. Hopefully he got kicked out, but I don't know. We'll see. And Leon, he likes Lolicon. Kyle likes Lolicon. It's like I said, predators unite. All these alleged predators, they're joining forces just to lose, I guess you could say. You can't defeat evidence. You could lie, and deny, but the evidence is there. Like I said, go to Zexio's forum. There's more images there of him talking to Kylie, him saying stuff to Piggy as the Amy Davis, John Davis' face. I'm gonna be adding more stuff soon, but yeah. That's why you didn't see his Smash and Pass underage edition. They're deleted now because I confronted them about it. But Leon was part of the group, part of the video, and he suggested a underage girl to be in the Smash and Pass Lolicon edition. I showed him in one of my videos. I think it should be on one of my shorts. I'll show you. Hold on. I think I have it. I'm telling you, Maine. Oh yeah, I do have it. Okay. Smash and Pass. You know what Smash and Pass is? Like you look at normal people, normal adults, like you could do a smash or pass on models, like runway models or girls over the age of 18, and be like, oh yeah, smash. She's very good looking. I'll smash that. Or if she's very not your type, you're like, oh no, I'll pass. No, she's not my type, kind of thing. So they did a smash and pass on underage characters, I guess. Not normal. Oh, then you might want. Yeah, don't watch Lolicon with with what's his name, Leon. All right, let me. So I still have these screen recorded. So yeah, Loft Rock, Short Smash and Pass, Waifu Edition, and you'll.
Rem from ReZero.
Bruh, who the fuck put a 13-year-old in Smash or Pass?
So as you can see, they say who put a 13-year-old on Smash or Pass.
Yeah, you definitely went way too far with this one, Sigma.
Hey, don't look at me. It was Leon that added her.
As you can see at the end, it says don't look at me. Leon is the one that added her. So Leon suggested to put this person. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah. Besides that, I gotta head out. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm out of here. I gotta do some other shit. But yeah, I'll do another one another time. But yeah, goddamn. See, John Davis, you're crazy. Joining forces with other alleged prints. But besides that, appreciate you guys. I gotta go.